Hello, this is Rachel live from Kalkine Studios and you're watching the IPO Corner. This week we'll take a look at some announcements from the international IPO market. But before investing in shares, investors must understand the business prospects and operations in detail, such as future risks and returns. Now, Dubai Stock Exchange is working on expanding private sector listings and plans to boost access for both institutional and retail investors. Gulf governments have been trying to encourage more family-owned companies to list in a bid to deepen their capital markets, with Saudi Arabia so far seeing the most success. Dubai, the region's financial hub, saw almost $8.5 billion in proceeds from 5 IPOs in 2022, according to Refinitiv data. Dubai's government has pledged to list 10 state-linked firms to boost stock market activity. And Volkswagen's energy and charging divisions keeping all options open for the long-term structure of the business, including a possible listing, the division's chief, Elke Temme, said in an interview with Reuters. The division, like all car makers' unlisted brands and its battery business, PowerCo, is going through the motions of preparing for a listing as a training exercise instituted by Chief Executive Officer Oliver Blume after the car maker listed sports car brand Porsche last year. The results of these exercises, which Volkswagen has dubbed virtual equity stories, will be presented internally on Thursday with a view to sharing them externally at a Capital Markets Day later this year. The Goldman Sachs Group and the Bank of America have relinquished their lead roles on Abu Dhabi National Oil's planned mega initial public offering of its natural gas business. ADNOC is accelerating the timing of the listing, which is now stated to take place as soon as next month, according to people in the know. HSBC is now working alongside First Abu Dhabi Bank as a joint global coordinator on the proposed listing after Goldman Sachs and Bank of America dropped off the top line of underwriters. Moving on, in Italy's EuroGroup Laminations, a maker of electric motor components, said it planned to launch a new share offering in Milan as early as next month. The market for public listings thaws after a tough 2022. Market volatility, fueled by Russia's invasion of Ukraine and rising interest rates last year, caused the initial public offering market to stall. In Italy, only 6 companies listed on the main market, and they were mainly small companies. EuroGroup said in a statement it planned to offer up to 250 million euros of newly issued shares, including a vehicle of French equity group Tikehau Capital. EuroGroup, which is controlled by 5 families, said it would use the IPO proceeds to speed up its expansion plans. And Spanish construction materials company Cosentino has hired investment banks JPMorgan and Goldman Sachs to list its shares on the stock market. That's local newspaper Expansion reported last week. The family-owned company based in Almeria in southern Spain would be worth more than 3 billion euros. Cosentino is a leader in manufacturing and marketing tiles and other floor-covering materials. The company owns a retail chain in the US and Canada. Well, it's time to wrap up the IPO Corner show. Remember, before investing in IPOs, you must check the company's credibility and their track record. Risk appetite can vary from investors, and they need to consider factors such as analyst views, brokerage rating, industry outlook, financial performance, and peer review before making an investment decision. That's all for the IPO Corner show. Stay tuned to Kalkine TV. We've got more shows for you with live updates across the economy, markets, and sectors. This is Rachel signing off for now.